That works. Yeah. So, Emmy also said, not the VN. No, I'm not only playing VNs or anything like that. It's just that right now, the festival that's on today is a VN run. So which is why I'm playing a few of those. But I'll definitely be playing other genres as well. Through the Steam Next Fest. Cairn, you say? I'll look at that one. Let me open a tab for that so that I can save it in the background. Ooh, that's an interesting game. That's a completely different genre. I might try that. We'll see. I'll leave it in a tab in the background. Okay, let me set up my... What is this game called? Violent, but the N is bracketed, so it's actually Violet Rush. Change the category to games and demos. So one thing we have to test is not just the main screen. We have to test if the screens change. Okay, they do change. English and Russian. I'm not sure what this is, but we'll see. I mean, it lets you skip stuff that you've read or skip everything, I guess. Yeah, ultra graphics in a visual novel, yeah. Okay. There are thousands of demos in the Steam Next Fest. Hopefully we'll find some neat ones. And some not so neat ones. So Vanessa, so where are you from? Jean, a local from New Astra. Oh, I can use my mouse wheel to go back and forth. I wish 1000X Physics had that. The ability to read the backlog. But it didn't. But this game does. I get it. The district. North Hillside, right by the river. Almost the legend's origin, huh? Old town's right up the street. Yeah, it's like a half hour. How's the sound, by the way? It's really loud to me. I'm not sure if it's really loud to you. It's fine? Okay. I'll leave it then. Yeah, it's like a half... my mouse wheel again. What's happening? Okay, my mouse wheel. Yeah, I turned it down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it's like a half hour walk from there. Vanessa, that's where Gil is from. She shifts a sharp gaze to me, squinting suspiciously at my silence. So many words starting S in this sentence. Like, you know, I don't have to tell you about... Oh man, don't worry. I've heard a lot about Gil. Of course I did. Even the biggest idiot roaming the walls of New Astra knows about the All-City King. Yeah, no kidding. His name is not actually Gil, it's G1LL. Gil's tags can still be found on the walls and roofs of almost every New Astra block. So we're talking about graffiti. Even 4 years after his death. While we're at it, have you heard anything about his mate? I've always been a fan of his wild style. She just shakes her head, but she was shaking forward and backwards instead of left and right. Birch went missing that same night, rode off into the sunset. It's been 4 years, and still where he is now is anyone's guess. Maybe the dickhead cops put him in a cell, or the box. Lived with no face, died with no face. That would be his style. The darkened gaze returned to me. Alright, a bit about you now. How long you been writing? About 5 years now. Maybe not all city yet, But I know a few things. Ever work with the Hollow? She has that vampire teeth. She's like trying to bite me. She's like cute little fangs. I turn for the head shake. If I say I did, there will be more questions. Well, we'll teach you. Again, what's your nickname? Scotty. Maybe you've seen my works at Hillside. But I don't think so. No, wait a minute. Something... Bleh. A billboard at the entrance to the district, right? And... one of the local trains? Yep. The spots are hot as fuck. So many people pass by. Even I'm afraid to ride in places like this. That's fucking lit, man. They won't take a rookie in a big crew. I had to sweat it out. Work on my art in crowded places. How do you know the dogs are looking for new people? My blood told me. Kiko, he's one of yours. Yeah, I recall him saying that. You know what the hounds do, right? Like, we don't bomb harmless pieces in abandoned buildings. Downtown, industrial districts, living blocks, trains. You know what's in the Hollow. If they catch you, you risk your ass for sure. A couple of our guys got busted 2 days ago. If you have to believe all the news and wiretapping, they won't be out for a while. I'm aware. And ready. Well, if ready, then tell me, what's your beef with the local authorities? Especially if it's personal. Well, to support a cover story, either option will do, even the honest one. So which is the honest one? They don't say. Someone close to me was hurt by the police. Lawlessness. If you can make the bastards pay for it, that'll be fucking awesome. Yeah, I understand. I mean, I really do. Well, fine. Just call me Essa. Vanessa shakes her head forwards and looks defiantly into my eyes again. Yeah, it's hard to believe that this precocious little brat is the real leader of Hellhound. The most reckless crew whose pieces are relentlessly buffed all over the walls of New Estras district. Hundreds of pieces a day, here and there. It's even harder to believe that she, a 20-year-old, is being named by all the streets as the successor to Gil, who spent a dozen years going all city. Essa, she lost the van in front of her name. Let's call it a day, we've been here too long. Come to Skyline tonight at 7. The City Express will be in the yard, so we'll take it. Grab a few cans of Omnichrome and make sure there's no tail. That goes without saying. Do you know the freight depot at the station? You bet. Used to explore this whole place when I was a kid. So you know a garage with a broken roof in the front row? We used to make summer camp there with the boys. Fucking great, man. Check out the front door. We'll leave a useful present there. Now let's get the fuck out of here, Scotty, before somebody wants us. I'll go this way. You go the other. Zoom. So she came prepared, huh? Out of the corner of my eye, I saw the guys in the jackets on the neighboring rooftops. Like up here. Guess they're keeping an eye on the queen as she recruits new people by herself. Okay, what do we got? Skyline, 7 p.m. Pick up the package at the garages first. There's time to go home, get my stuff, and leave a few important notes on the first day. The evening settles over New Astra. A chill wind blows through the streets. At the set place, I find a small black bag. Inside is a patch with a dog's face on it. I heard they use it to disguise themselves. I'll put it in my pocket for now. Sounds like it does the opposite though. It lets others know who you are. That's not disguising. At 7 p.m, I arrived at the meeting place. After making sure there was no tail behind me, two silhouettes, one already familiar, small and thin, and the other, larger and much taller, come down from the old rusty container and walk toward me. Scotty, meet Rust, the old one of the hounds. They disguise themselves by holding the patch up in front of their faces. Yeah, or the patch is like one of those magical girl like emblems. You touch them and nobody can recognize you. The old one of the hounds, that's all you need to know for now. The lanky one and I meet eyes. Does she even have eyes? He squints and gives me a quick nod. I do the same. Where's the patch, Scotty? I've got it. It's no good, put it on clothes. It needs a direct line of sight to the camera to paint over you. So it actually is something like that. A dog's face goes from the pocket to the shoulder of my shirt. So there really is a mask chip in there. Here. She hands me a copy of the page from a blackbook. Paper, how vintage. Yet this is the only way street art survives today. Sharing digital sketches is a surefire way to get caught quickly. The rest are now busy with other stations. We have 20 trains planned today. Let's pick a car. I do the line, Scotty does the filling, Russ is on the lookout. We throw a hollow, paint the piece, fry it, and get a fuck up. I'm assuming fry it is like heat it up so that it sticks on so that the graffiti sticks on the surface. Any questions? None so far. There's a very convenient hole in the fence, right into the station. Half a minute and we're at the train. Let's do this one. They can't see us from the platform, and it's in the middle of the train. Perfect. Ras takes a moment to take in everything around us. He checks under the train, looks around a few more times, and stands guard away from us. Essa pulls out cans, writing mittens, and a small transparent bag with a silver plate inside. 1, 2, 3, go! We have 1 minute. She deftly, in one motion, sticks a plate from the baggie onto the middle of the future piece. And, holding onto the wall of the carriage with a magnetic left glove, she immediately starts to draw the outline. That's how you have to struggle with a regular car when you're 1.5 meters tall. Ouch. The line's going pretty well though. I don't waste any time and immediately pour a generous amount of Omnichrome filler after her. The grey paint is evenly spread on the wall. Cover the hollow chip well with paint. Make those fuckers suffer when they're looking for it. What's in it, by the way? Ever heard about the West Busan juvenile detention centers? The ones that run under our police department? Yeah, the ones where they rape kids. There's tons of proofs, actual lawsuits, and names of child letters. When I activate the chip, it will stream to all digital screens and communication implants for like 30 meters. Oh yeah, I heard something about that. They say the news made quite a mess at the top. Not so much because it's true, but more because it's leaked beyond the walls of the detention centers. I won't lose my channel for this, will I? Wow, time to tell everyone, I guess. Essa falls silent and continues faster. No promises? Russ is calm, so everything's going according to plan so far. Half a minute and the piece will be ready. Yeah, maybe. That's when I hear a quiet movement from the side of the tracks. Well, here goes the trouble. Where? I nod in the direction of the train. Sure enough, from the other side of the station, a guard walks towards us at a brisk pace. Stop right there, he yells, realizing he can't grab us unnoticed. You son of a hog. With her right protection glove, she slams the barely finished film. 1 second of frying and the piece flourishes, omnichroma-based mitten. As if by magic, the grey void is pierced by the colourful outlines of letters on the dog's face. I guess this spells the word hound, right? Hound. She's doing pretty good, I say to myself. It's a bit messy though because of all the turmoil. Gives it character. Let's get out, cries Essa. Then she jumps off the wall. The running cop tries to grab her, but fails. No need to ask twice to save our asses, so the three of us scatter while 2 more guards run towards us along the tracks. Yeah, H dot near the it's like how I do my typing, the NOTS thing. I find a hole in the fence and jump in. Going sideways, I come to the place behind the containers where we met. Long-legged Russ arrives first. I'm a couple seconds behind. Shorty Essa gets an honorable 3rd place, the wooden spoon. We break away. I'll get my breath back. Let's get the fuck out of here. Barely made it. You got a good eye, kid. Curly claps me on the shoulder. Curly? While his eyes smile under the mask. Then three of us take off our masks and wipe our sweaty noses. Yeah, that's my nickname for him apparently. Alright, Scotty. Good one. She's not bad either. She may be hella antsy and a little sharp tongue, but she's also experienced. To finish a piece the size of half a car in a second, that takes years of training to visualize a sketch on a mitten implant. Sure. I think we can work with you. Rust? We surely can, he hums. Then he brings a small can of spray right up to my nose. It's not a can of paint. Hey, wait a second. We're in for a little trip. Shit, it's mafias. Did they just reveal my cover so easily? A thought flashes on the edge of the fading mind. Just a moment, and a warm darkness envelops me. Envelops. Cute little fangs. Vanessa Rush, 21 years old. Born and raised in Old Town, New Astra. Always signs as Vanessa. By changing the V to W, Vanessa. That damn crazy kid has long been accused of more than just vandalism. There are reports that the Hellhound Gang Rush is said to lead was involved in an attack on a Hazel Industries supply caravan in March, 4 months ago. That would explain why the vandals have mass technology and holochips. You can't catch the bastards on the spot if video surveillance can't detect them. We need an infiltration. The tasks are to find out the locations of the bases, to learn as many names as possible. Then, find the sources of funding, the names of the oppositionists who feed these mutts, channels of communication, who supplies them with the bullshit that is spread around the city and holochips. According to the preliminaries, the best candidate for the operation is First Lieutenant Gene Scott. Hillside Department, 3 years on the job. Is well acquainted with the underground graffiti community and could potentially blend in undetected. Oops. I don't like that they tied that thing to the mouse cursor, because I roll my mouse cursor a lot when playing in games that allow me to. I open my eyes. That's it. That's it. How long was that? That was such a short demo. We didn't learn anything from that. That's not much of a demo. That was basically a trailer, except you had to click through the trailer, right? That demo. I expected there to be one more storyline in the demo before they cut the demo. Yeah, I wouldn't buy it based on that either. Like, that was very, very... I guess it didn't have a big hook. There was a small hook, but yeah, there was no choice. What even was the one choice that I had? Oh, that was the reason that was there. The reason that I wanted to join them. Yeah, that was so weird. But hey, that means we can play something else tonight.